Lorraine Scott at Owen County Public Library, and I'm here to recommend a book and an aromatherapy blend that I found in this book. This book is Amy Blackthorn's Botanical Magic by Amy Blackthorn. And the blend that we're going to simulate making today is called Recovery. And I'm hoping that this will help with all the illness that's around and getting the strength back after we've been quarantined, and also with the despair and the maybe loss of some hope. So here's the book. You can find it on Amazon if we don't have it in our collection. We don't as of right now. As I said, we're going to simulate it because in the interest of keeping this video short. So I really like this book because Amy is a clinical aromatherapist, and she recommends getting these little 2-millimeter bottles, which can be inexpensively had on Amazon, 2 milliliters to make a blend, and that way there is less oxygen in the bottle to deteriorate your oils. And then it saves you money, and then she recommends 1 drop only of that blend, less is more, with 100 milliliters of, I use distilled water in my own diffuser, 1 drop in there. And that makes your blend go farther. 2 caveats before we get going. The first is, if you are allergic to any of these oils, these 5 oils that I will mention, maybe this is not the blend for you. If you inhale them and start coughing, that's not a good sign. If you develop a rash or if your nose starts running, it's not really great. So you may be pretty allergic. The other caveat is, do not run your diffuser with this blend or any other blend continuously in a room with babies, young children, or your pets. Their systems can get overloaded really quickly, and pets can have allergies to these oils just as humans can. So with that, let's get started. As I said, we're going to simulate rather than waiting for all the drops. Now, if we were perfectionists about this, we would buy these on Amazon. They are disposable pipettes, and they're marked with milliliters here. And if we were going to be perfectionist, we would take out all the reducers from the bottles of essential oils. The reducers are the little plastic thing with the hole in it so that the oil doesn't come rushing out and make a mess. So you would use a different pipette for each bottle to avoid contamination, and the fact that the openings are all the same on the pipettes, you would be getting the same size drop. But we're not going to be perfectionists today, and as I said, rather than waiting for all the drops to come into this little bottle, we're going to simulate. So our recipe says 1 drop of cedarwood. I have all different brands of oils, hence the different sizes of bottles. So you would open this, and there's my reducer there, and you would pour 1 drop in this little bottle. Put the cap back on so that oxygen doesn't get in and deteriorate your oil. Go to the next one, and our recipe says 6 drops of clove. So these oils are all fairly runny, which is easy to work with. So 6 drops of clove would go in there, cap on the bottle. Now, 17 drops of frankincense. Frankincense is a precious oil, but it's very healing and it's also very spiritual. So instead of waiting to count out 17 careful drops, I'm going to put the cap back on, as I've mentioned, and then we're going to go to 5 drops of lavender, and then 3 drops of peppermint. So just like that, and the 3 of peppermint, just like that, and by this time you will have this bottle almost half filled. Let me mention that this size bottle, the 2 milliliter, holds 45 drops. So if you get this book and find a recipe you want to use, just add up your drops, and if they come to less than 45, it will fit in that little bottle. So, with all the oils in the bottle, you pop in the little reducer that comes with them, and I'm not going to pop it all in, this one has it. Then you would drop 1 drop carefully into your diffuser, and then put the lid on, plug it in, and you're good to go. Thank you for watching. I hope you'll try this.